Hello, Children's Discipleship Team. If I've not met you yet, I'm Stacy Lyons, the Children's Director here at Riverside. I just wanted to send you some short videos to kind of get you prepared and excited as we look forward to next weekend. September 1st, it's our promotion weekend. You will start serving on your teams. The kiddos will get new classes. So I want you to just go in feeling confident and ready. I'm going to start just to give you kind of a big picture overview of what we're doing and what our goal is at Riverside when we do any type of programming or activities for our children. We view children's discipleship as our role. We look at families as primary disciplers, as the main stewards of their faith, but we, as Riverside, as the church family, want to come alongside them as secondary disciplers. So we want to help them just to know who Christ is and how to be more like him. That's what we view as discipleship. So we look in the different areas of the church kind of for different stages. Our youngest ages are going through a phase of discovery. Even down in the nursery, they are learning big, basic concepts like who is God? What is the Bible? Those are some foundational things, kind of an understanding they need to have as they move forward. Into our preschool and kindergarten and first grade, our early ages upstairs, they are going through a curriculum that takes them a big overview of the entire Bible. So it takes those basic concepts and starts to put it in the context of Scripture, and to really help them see God's big overarching story, and how the Bible works well together. As we move into some of these ages, you might see some kiddos start to make what we call the next stage of discipleship or a decision. Like the rest of us, they are going to either make a decision to follow Christ, and to submit to God's authority and to take on the blessings of Christ's sacrifice for us. So if you have a kiddo in your class that's seeming to move in that heart direction and is talking about that a lot, it's certainly something to encourage the families with when you interact with them at checkout or check-in. But also you can come to Katie or I as the discipleship staff, and we can help walk the families with the pastoral staff on what does that look like to become a member of the church and to get baptized. Our oldest ages, we look at those ages as development. So they have the foundation of the big concepts, they have the foundation of a big kind of overview of the Bible, and those are the ages that are really going to stick with the church through specific books of the Bible and take a deeper dive. We want to develop their ability to study and to understand Scripture. So I am so excited. I'm so glad that you're joining us in this. We literally couldn't do it without you. You are going to see a short break in the video, and I will magically be at the church, and I will walk you through some specific information for your class. Morning nursery team, I want to show you some ins and outs for your room as we prepare for promotion this weekend. You'll be able to peruse these videos even the week of your service. I'll just continue to send the links in your reminders. But so you've come in the side door, you're going to pass the first door on the left downstairs, and yours is going to be the second door on the left downstairs. So if you've been with us, this used to be our sleeping nursery. Now this is going to be the baby's room. So it'll be a much smaller class size, but hopefully it'll be enough room and enough engagement for those kiddos. So when you're inside the room, you've just come inside the door, there's going to be a little dry erase board on the wall, and you can see there's a marker attached. That is so you can record if parents tell you at check-in that they need a snack, they need a diaper change at this time, or text me at this point if they start to get fussy. That is just for you to write down information. So you've got it visible. That's really more like emergent information, just that is very morning specific. You will see on the other opposite wall is where the diaper hanging hooks are. And on top of that shelf, you'll see there is chalk. So when you hang someone's diaper on the hook, diaper bag on the hook, you can write their name on the chalkboard just so that they know. We tried to give you guys like 5 or 6 floor spaces just so that at various developmental levels, your kiddos can engage. So you can see that we've got a couple bouncy seats, we've got an Exer-Saucer. We did try to give you at least one rocker, and if we want more, you can let me know. And then we did leave one of the cribs in. So if a kiddo falls asleep while you're rocking them, or you know, the parents want to try to give a nap, there is on your light switch beside, there is a dimmer. So you guys could even still dim this room. That's never a bad sensory thing for any kids. And you can have the lights down a little bit, but we can also open up the window. You do have a little snack chair. Again, if a parent wants you to feed them a snack, you can do that. We will have a container of Cheerios for you guys. So if when at drop off, just make sure the kiddos have no allergies. But you can see, obviously we've seen the little sitters. There's some mats on the floor, so if you have a baby who is playing a lot in prone, you can lay them on prone and on their tummy on the mat. You could also separate the mats and have two different babies playing. But we've got some just like really simple baby safe toys. A little bench for them to pull up on. This actually is really neat because you can have one baby sitting here and another baby laying here under the suspended toys. And then on your bookshelf, you do have a couple other bins of toys that are low enough for the crawling babies to reach. These are just extra sheets, so that's okay if they get a hold of that. But it is important, I want you to know, these are some Bibles. So there's a Jesus Storybook Bible and just a normal Cadence Bible. But I just want you guys to know that one of the biggest things at this age that babies are kind of taking in, even though they don't respond, is language. So if you read them scripture, not only is it just good for you and it's good for your heart, it's also really good for them. It's really good for them to hear. I'm also going to get, so your snacks will be located, up here. I'm also going to get you a CD player so you can have a CD. You can have some light music playing. At this age, I would just make sure it's, I'm going to make it more of like a lullaby CD. And then on your very two top shelves, just so they're completely out of the reach of the kiddos, we have our size 1 and size 2 diaper bins. So that's where your diapers will be. You'll always have that. We did put a little bit of paste in your room, and we will have your changing table on this wall. So you should be pretty self-contained within this space. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, or you want some extra toys or anything like that, please let us know. This is the first time we're using this space in this way. So yeah, we are really excited, and we hope you are too. All right, teams, I have one last thing I want you to see. This is just for your safety and comfort. When you are in the room and you're changing diapers and you notice that someone has a poop, I want to show you a quick method that I use in order to keep the room from becoming a stink bomb. Because I know these rooms are pretty small. I know there's not a lot of leeway room. So what you can do is, so this is my diaper that I've just changed that's got stinky. So I'm gonna put in a gloved hand, I'm gonna hold it really tight, and then with my free hand, I'm gonna grab the bottom of the glove and pull it over. So now the poop smell is contained. If you have room at the top, you can even tie it off. And that way, it'll keep you guys from having to try to get the coordinator to go outside to dispose of it, to tolerate the smell of poop. And it's hard when especially there's multiple kiddos that might need to go to the bathroom as we approach the season. So there you go, one tight little diaper package.